some questions about what is a 12-bar blues and what are different little variations you can do with that rhythm to make it different or spice it up. So I just played it, and let's get the form, basic form of it. There's 4 measures on the well, we're in the key of A, so let's say A, the 1 chord. This is the 1 chord. 4 measures. And this is a traditional one, so it goes up to the 4 chord. And if you're saying what's the 4 chord, we'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4. So the 4 chord is D, a D7th, unless you're in a minor key. And then back to 2 measures on the 1 chord. Then 1 measure on the 5 chord. So just think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's an E, so E7. 1 measure on the 4 chord. And then 2 measures for a turnaround. And there's an infinite possibilities of these little turnarounds for the 2 measures. And a simple traditional blues, usually it's 1 measure and 2 beats on the 1 chord. Then 2 beats to the 5 chord just to bring it around. In the jazz version, for those 2 measures, you've got, you could have A, F sharp, B minor, or B7, E, or you could have a little fancier little progressions. One of what I did in there. Or you can have a triplets. By the way, this whole blues thing is very much triplet based. You could have anyway, so more on that later. And so I was doing this really basic root 5th, 6th, 7th, and minor 3rd, major 3rd. And this rhythm, you think of a lot of the old Chuck Berry stuff. I'll do it. With that little slide here, but I'm doing it this way so I can have the open note. Now, different things you can use to spice this up, to have little jazz touches. You can use the 6th, keeping the bass note open, 6, chromatic down to the 9th. On the 1 chord, and you could do that. That's the same thing for the D. Just bar that 1 finger, 7th fret, gives you 6th, the 9th, and back. Now you notice in the opening part, I did an E. This is also very common. I walked the E up to the F sharp, which is the major 3rd of the D7th. And so I'm doing that. I leave the 1st string open. That's a 9th, dominant 7. Very cool sound, like that. If you want this to sound really rural, like a rural blues, you've got these 7th chords. That's an A7th, and the cool thing that really gives it a little funk to it is you got the major 3rd and the dominant 7th in this position. And you can do that with the D, which is, and then the E. Major 3rd, dominant 7th. It's kind of like a diminished 5th interval. So So it sounds pretty cool, and I did a little bit of that in the intro. But and I also, when I do these rhythms, and I can be sparse. If there's a keyboard player, you want to, you don't want to step all over each other, so you can play sparsely. But in this case, it's just me. So I use a lot of dyads because rather than use the big chords, like there's a seventh, major third, and sometimes I use the fourth. And I can do that fourth, major third, dominant seventh. So you can create little counter melodies in the rhythm. And there's that same thing in A that I did on the D. So A6, chromatic, A9. And so with all these jazzier sounds and the raw sound of these straight up seventh chords, you can have a lot going on. So here's another chorus of that same blues, only using more substitutions. Let's try that. I used some of the 6 and 9s, and I also used a 7th, like barring that, then playing the 4th string. There's another variation. Now also, when I did the 5 chord, I walked up just like I did down here, only so major third, 7th, and root of the D chord, and then or another cool effect. So let's try another one, and I'm going to do a substitution on the second measure. I just drop that down a half step. You get a real cool rural sound. Kind of suggests a D7, but it's actually a diminished chord, but it sounds really cool. And it gives it the rural blues sound. So I've got anyway, have fun with that. See you later.